Excellent. Yes. Ups. I would I would have
I would have been
I would have been
annoyed.
upset or annoyed. Okay.
Mhm.
And negative.
I wouldn't yelled at him though.
Okay, okay. Excellent. Thank you. All right, you guys. So this is, remember that we're talking about hypothetical situations. Okay. Yes. We're talking about hypothetical situations, or in this case, something that we regret. For example, Marquito says, I wouldn't have yelled at him. Yes. So that was a bad decision, right? It was a bad decision yelling at him. You should have you should have talked to him, okay, about the situation, right? So, okay, you guys, thank you for sharing your comments, okay? We're gonna move on to the book, okay? And in the book, we have here the, let me check, the next lesson, okay? Check here, unit 8, here it goes. Emotional intelligence, building vocabulary, okay? Emotional intelligence. Let's see, you guys, come on. So keep opening, keep, your books open, okay? And we're gonna talk about lesson B, emotional intelligence. Okay, you guys? So let's get started. Sorry, let's get started, okay? All right. Oh, wait a second, please. Okay. So emotional intelligence, you guys. So let's see. Now, um, what would be okay? Emotional intelligence. Can you look at the article, please? Okay.
Yes.
Come on, look at the article, you guys. Diana, please. Can you read the definition of emotional intelligence in the article?
Okay, okay. Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage your own and other people's emotions. Emotionally intelligent people can express their feelings clearly and appropriately. They are generally optimistic and positive in self-esteem. They would agree with this statement. Do you?
Okay. So that's emotional intelligence, you guys. Yes. So, and it says they would agree with these statements. Do you? Okay. So, um, can you please first, can you read the article? Yes. Can you read the article here? Okay. And then when you read the article, choose. Okay. Come on. Do you agree or do you disagree? For example, self-awareness. Number 1, I'm decisive. I know what I want. Okay. Come on. Can you first read it, please? Come on. And then say if you agree or disagree. Come on, you guys. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay. Let me check. Or maybe like 6 minutes or something. 5, 6 minutes. Come on. One more minute, you guys. Come on. All right, guys, time is over. Okay. So here we got the sentences that you agree or disagree. Okay. So can you please read one of your statements? Okay. Let's see, Diana, can you read the first three and tell me if you agree or disagree? Come on.
Okay. I'm decisive. I know what I want. I'm not impulsive. I think before I act. Jealousy is not part of my life. I'm not a jealous person. I think I only disagree in number one.
Okay, okay. So in number one, you say, I'm decisive and know what I want. You disagree with that. Okay, thank you. David, can you read number three? The next three, 4, 5, and 6. Managing emotions. Can you open your microphone, please? Yes, there you
That's
go.
right. Okay. I don't feel guilty or ashamed about things I've done in the past. I disagree. Aggressive people don't upset me. I can cope with their aggressions. Agree. I don't get angry and upset if people disagree with me. Agree.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Andrea, can you read motivation? Come on.
I'm very motivated and I set realistic goals for myself.
Okay.
I guess I agree. I have the confidence, determination, and self-discipline to achieve my goals. I disagree. My main motivation in life is to be happy and to make a difference for others.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Marquito, empathy.
Okay. I know when my friends feel sad or depressed. I agree. I'm very sympathetic when a friend has a problem. I agree. I think it's important to be sensitive to how other people are feeling. Agree?
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Marco, can you read about social skills?
Okay, social skills. Um, if friends want to do things I don't want to do, I try to be flexible. Disagree. Next, I think it's good to express emotions like grief, hate, and anger, but in private. Agree. Next, honesty is important to me. I'm honest with people unless it will upset them. Agree.
Okay. Excellent. Very good. Now, okay. Thank you, guys. Now, let's look at these sentences. Okay. Look at these sentences one more time. Okay. Now, and look at letter B. Can you make statements about more accurate, more specific for you by adding a frequency adverb? For example, what frequency adverbs can you use in this case to make it more personal? Yes,
Always, usually, often, never, and hardly ever.
usually, often, okay. You can also use sometimes,
Oh, yes,
okay.
sometimes.
Yes,
Hardly ever,
hardly ever,
or never.
never, okay. Now, I want you guys to choose a here, choose one statement, okay, that you think you do it or you agree, okay, but using this adverbs of frequency. For example, I'm usually decisive. I'm usually decisive. I usually know what I want. Okay. Yes. Or for example, you can say, I'm never impulsive. I never impulsive. Okay. I don't know. I always think before I act. Okay. Yes. So you see that this one, I'm never impulsive, is number 2. Okay. I'm never impulsive. I always think before I act. So please make statements, use the statements here, but adapt it. Okay. On the frequency you do these things. Okay.
All of them?
No, try to well, I need you to write at least 3 of them, at least 3. Okay. Yes, at least 3 of them. For example, this would be number 1. Yes, I'm never impulsive. I always think before I act. If that applies to you, yes. If not, well, do another one different. Okay. So think about self-awareness, managing emotions, motivation, empathy, social skills, and choose and make only 3. Okay. Write it down in your notebook, please, so you can have it there and you don't forget about it. Okay. Come on. So you guys, yeah, can you start sharing, please? Come on. Can you start sharing? Marco, can you please go ahead?
Okay. Um, uh, if friends want to do things I don't want to do, I never try to be flexible. Next, I think it's good to express emotions like grief, hate, and anger, but always in private.
Okay.
Honesty is important to me. I'm usually honest with people unless it will upset them.
Okay. Excellent. Now look at the pronunciation. Repeat. Grief,
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 hate,
hate,
anger.
anger.
Okay. So
Grief,
in private.
hate, grief, hate, anger.
Yeah, in
Okay.
private.
In private.
Yes,
Private.
exactly. Very
Okay.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. David, what about you?
my first one, I hardly never know when my friend feels sad or depressed. Second, if friends want to do things I don't want to do, I hardly ever try to be flexible. The last one, honesty is important to me. I'm always honest with people unless it will upset them.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Yes, Marquito, please, come on.
The first one is I usually know when my friends feel sad or depressed. Um, I'm always sympathetic when a friend has a problem.
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic.
Yes.
Okay. I'm always sensitive. It's important. I think it's important to be always sensitive to how other people are feeling.
Okay. Thank you. Sensitive. The pronunciation is sensitive.
Sensitive.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, yes, Andrea, come on.
Okay. Okay. I'm mm, I'm always very motivated,
Okay.
and I always set realistic goals for myself.
Mhm.
Mhm. Sometimes I have the confidence, determination, and self-discipline to achieve my goals.
Okay. All right. To achieve my goals. Very good. Excellent. And Diana, please, can you read yours?
Okay. Sometimes I know when my friends feel sad or depressed. Honesty is important to me. I always honest with people until it will upset them. The last one, I usually sensitive to how other people are feeling.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Very good. Now, in the next part, you guys, we have to complete the chart with nouns from adjectives from the article. Yes. So we have here the ones that are highlighted are nouns or adjectives. For example, noun aggression, adjective aggressive. Okay. Now here we have the adjective angry, but what's the noun? What would be the noun? Do you see it? Look at the words involved.
I only see angry.
Where is angry? Um,
And number
ah,
6.
yeah, but there is the noun. What is the noun? Can you scan the text? Come on, scan the text and find the other
Ah,
word.
anger.
Exactly. Anger. I think it's good to express emotions like grief, hate, and anger. Okay? Yes? Okay. Confident. What is the noun of confident? Do you see it?
Confident.
Confidence.
Confidence. Very good. Okay. So come on. Scan the text right quick for the words, okay? And complete the chart. Come on, you guys. I will give you, let me check, 3 minutes. Come on, scan it right quick and write it down.
What happened with Mr. David?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's going to come back in a little bit.
I think it's the same. I finished.
Finish. Excellent. Very good. One more minute. Come on. Okay, you guys. Now listen up. Here, we're gonna complete the chart, okay? So look at the chart. Come on. What do you have, please, over there, Marquito? Can you start one more time? Tell me the noun and the adjective, okay? For example.
Okay, a noun and adjective. Aggression, aggressive,
Okay, next.
anger, anger, hungry, hungry,
Anger,
anger,
angry,
angry,
angry, huh? Yes, anger, angry,
confident,
yes. Huh?
confidence, confident,
Exactly, yes. Next, continue, please.
com- depression, depressed,
Okay,
determination, determinate,
okay.
flexibility, flexibility, flex- flexible, flexible,
Flexible, okay, thank you. Andrea, please. Next.
Okay. Guilt, guilty.
Okay,
Happiness, happy.
okay,
Honest, honesty, honest.
okay.
Intelligence, intelligent.
Intelligence, uh-huh.
Yes, intelligence. Jealous, jealously, jealous.
Okay, repeat, jealousy,
Jealousy,
jealous.
jealous. Okay. Motivation, motivated.
Okay, thank you. Diana.
Okay. Realis,
Realism,
real, realism, realistic.
realistic. Uh-huh. Okay,
Sadness, sadness, sad.
okay.
Self-discipline, self-discipline,
Self what?
discipline,
Self, self what? Discipline.
yes, discipline,
Like this? No, with a D, without a D.
yes.
Self-discipline, okay.
Next one, sensitivity, sensitivity, and sensitive,
Sensitive.
and shame, as shame, yes,
Same with ED,
yes.
okay.
And the last one, sympathy, sympathy,
Mhm.
sympathy,
Sympathetic.
sympathy.
Yes. Sympathy, sympathetic. Yes, sympathetic. Okay. All right, guys. Now, do you have questions about this vocabulary, guys? It's okay. For example, guys, what's sympathy or sympathetic? Do you know what is sympathetic? Yes. Okay. Marco, do you know what's sympathetic?
Okay, the difference between sympathy and sympathetic, uh, the first word is noun,
Mhm.
uh, simpatía, and adjectives is adjectives for the people, simpático,
Okay.
sympathetic.
Simpático, no. Empático.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sympathetic, it's a person that understands your feelings, your situation, okay? It's not no simpático, no. No.
Okay.
That's sympathetic. Sympathetic, it's a person who understands your situation or how you're doing, okay? Because maybe he or she has been through the same thing as you, okay? So that is sympathetic, okay? All right, you guys. Now, okay, so I just want to make sure of that because most of students have that questions about sympathetic. And no, that doesn't mean simpático, okay? That's very different, okay? Now, okay, you guys, let's move on to the next part, please, okay? Here we have the building language. Listen, what guesses do Paul and Ella make about why their friends are late? Look at Paul and Ella. They are waiting, right? So they are speculating, okay, about what happened to their friends, okay, because they don't arrive. Yes. So let's everybody listen, okay? Let's listen and check. What are the guesses? Here it goes.
Page 79. Lesson B, Emotional Intelligence. 2. Building Language. A. Listen. What guesses do Paul and Alan make about why their friends are late?
So, where are Amir and Sam? Do you think they might have forgotten?
They couldn't have forgotten. I talked to Amir just yesterday. They must have gotten tied up in traffic.
Or they might have had another one of their disagreements. Maybe Sam is off somewhere sulking like the last time.
Either way, Amir would have called us on his cell phone.
Well, he may not have remembered to take it with him. He forgets things when he's stressed out.
That's true. Oh, guess what? My phone's dead. So he could have tried to call and not gotten through.
Oh my gosh, the soccer match is about to start. We'd better go in.
Page 77. 3. Grammar. Past modal. Page 79. Listen. What guesses do Paul and Alan make about why their friends are late?
So, where are Amir and Sam? Do you think they might have forgotten?
They couldn't have forgotten. I talked to Amir just yesterday. They must have gotten tied up in traffic.
Or they might have had another one of their disagreements. Maybe Sam is off somewhere sulking like the last time.
Either way, Amir would have called us on his cell phone.
Well, he may not have remembered to take it with him. He forgets things when he's stressed out.
That's true. Oh, guess what? My phone's dead. So he could have tried to call and not gotten through.
Oh my gosh, the soccer match is about to start. We'd better go in.
Page 77. 3. Grammar. Past modals.
Okay, you guys. So what are the speculations or guesses that these guys do about their friends? Come on.
I think they forget.
Okay.
Or maybe they have a fight.
Okay, they might have had another fight. Okay, what else? And you mentioned about something in traffic. Yes. They must have gotten tied up in traffic. Okay. So that's it, right? Do you see another one? I don't think so, right? So those three are the speculations about the people, okay? Now, okay, guys, now look at the conversation, look at letter B now. Look at the conversation again, okay? Now, Paul and Ella, okay? Why do Paul and Ella, Alexis, sorry. Oh, Alexis, it says Ella. It says Alexis also. What do you think are late? Alexis and Sam are late. Why? Look at this. For example, they what? They
couldn't have forgotten.
Okay, yes. And what else?
They must have gotten tied up in traffic.
And
they might have had another one of their fights.
Okay, very good. Now, guys, does Ella think it's possible that Alexis tried to call? So do you think that does Ella think it's possible that Alexis tried to call?
Yes, because she said Alexis will have called you on her cell phone.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. Okay. But yeah, okay, that's one reason. But the principal reason is that what? Is that Paul, okay? No, that Ella, okay? That Ella's phone was dead. Okay?
Yes.
So Ella's phone was dead. So Ella thinks that Alexis could have tried to call and not gotten through. Okay? Yes. So, okay. Now, guys, what kind of verbs do Paul and Ella use to make their guesses?
Modal verbs.
Okay, modal verbs, right? Yes. For example, look here. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna use the whiteboard here. Yes, here it goes. So the verbs they use are modal verbs, right? What are the modal verbs? Must. What is the other?
Could.
Could. Might.
Have.
Okay. Yes. Have. Yeah, have is part of the auxiliary, right? But for example, look at the first. You can say they must have gotten They must have gotten with about the traffic, tied up in traffic. Okay. So that's one speculation. Okay. What about the fights?
About the fights. Might have had another one of their fights.
Exactly. Yes. And what about could?
Could have tried to call and not gotten through.
Yeah. She could have, again, look, she could have tried to call, okay? And not gotten through, okay? Now, guys, again, here we have the modal verbs in this case, but we're gonna use them as a speculation, okay? And again, as you can see here, must, might, could, okay? What about the auxiliary? Well, the auxiliary, you know that we are using excellent. Okay, and the verb in what? What form? What tense?
In past participle.
In the form of past participle. Excellent, very good. So gotten, had, tried. Yes. So this is the structure of the on how we speculate. Okay. Yes. So must have, might have, could have. Okay. So, okay. Now, any questions, guys, about until this moment? Remember that this information is when we speculate. Yes. When we speculate. Now, okay. So, so here, okay. What can you speculate about these guys? Can you think of some possible reasons why Alexis and Sam are late? Okay. For example, this is what they mentioned, no? This is what they mentioned, Ella and this guy, Paul. But what about you? Can you tell me one speculation? Guys, come on.
Yes.
You can say, start with they, or he or she, no? Guys, they. So remember that those are for speculating. You can say must, might, or could. Okay. What can you speculate about this? They must have what?
They must have.
Now, for example, let's think about a bad situation that had happened to them, that might happen to them. They
have had an accident, for example.
Exactly. Yes. An accident. Yeah. I mean, thinking about the worst case scenario, right? Think about the worst case scenario. They must have had an accident. Now, think about now the best scenario. I mean, the best scenario is that they arrive, but another is a speculation, not as bad as an accident. What can you speculate? Come on. You can say they might have what? What do you think about this, guys? Come on. Imagine that you are expecting you are waiting for a person, right? And he doesn't arrive. What can you speculate about him? Think about transportation. Think about traffic. Well, traffic is already there. Transportation, okay? Think about maybe something that happened to him, okay? Yes. So, Andrea, what can you tell me? Come on.
They must have important date.
They might have an important what? I didn't hear.
An important date.
They might have had an important what? Date?
Yes, date.
They might have had an important date, an important, okay, but I don't know. I don't think that would be a good response.
Okay.
They might have, for example, what about transportation? They might have lost their train,
Yes.
their bus,
Bus.
okay? Yes. They might have lost the train or bus, yes.
Or another sentence, they might have forgotten.
Okay, yeah. They might have or they could have forgotten. Exactly, yes. They could have forgotten about the date,
Yeah.
or about the reunion, yes. About the meeting. Maybe, I don't know. Something like that, right? So you guys, so we're gonna go back to the book. And in the book, here we have the past modals, okay? Now, David, can you help me read, please? Yes, you can use and give me and read examples.
Okay. You can use these past modals to speculate about the past. They must have gotten tied up in traffic. This is similar to I bet they got tied up in traffic. She could have tried to call. It's possible she tried to call. They may or they might have had a fight. May they had a fight. Notice the difference in meaning. They couldn't have forgotten. It's not possible. They forgot. She may or she might not have remembered. It's possible she didn't remember.
Exactly, very good. So, guys, here, look at these words, yes? I bet. I bet they got in traffic. I bet that means when you are sure, okay? Yes. When you feel sure about this, I bet, sorry, they must have gotten tied up in traffic, I'm sure, yes? Could, you can say that it's possible. It's possible she tried to call. May or might, maybe they had had a fight, okay? But here we go from the most when you are sure, okay? When it's possible, and maybe it's this happened, okay? Yes. And the negative form, okay, it's not possible, okay? And here it's possible she didn't remember that, okay? So all right, now here look at the in conversation. affirmative statements with past modals are much more common than negative statements, okay? So you will see most of the time, affirmative than negatives, okay? So you guys, in these sentences, in these situations, imagine these situations, complete the two possible explanation for each one, okay? Come on. Can you please work on this, guys? Look at the first, yes? Can you read it, please, Marquito?
Okay. One for okay. One for of your coworkers left the company last week.
Okay, so that's the situation, okay? Now,
Okay.
what can you speculate about this, guys? Okay, what are some possible explanations? Can you complete it? Yes?
Okay.
Come on, you guys. I'll give
Maybe.
you a few minutes.
Okay. Yes.
Come on, I'll give you a few minutes for you to do it, okay? Come on. 5 minutes. Come on, read it. Okay, did you guys finish? Do you need more time?
I finished.
Okay, good, good. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute, okay? Okay. So, Marco, can you please read number 1 again and tell me the possible
Okay.
explanations?
Okay. Number 2. One of your co-workers left the company last week. She may have found a new job, or she could have been fired.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Andrea, number 2.
Okay. Two of your friends broke up last month after going out together for 5 years. They might they may not have enough in common. They might have had an argument.
Uh-huh. They they may not have had.
Okay, have had
No.
enough in common.
And the other
They
one, they
they might they might have had an argument.
exactly. Very good. Yes. Diana, number 3.
A friend didn't show up for a lunch date with you yesterday. He's normally very considerate. She must have forgotten about it, or she could have been sick.
Okay, very good. Yes. Marquito, number 4.
Okay. You waved to a friend in a supermarket last night. He didn't stop to say hello. He he must uh, he mustn't have seen me. He might have been in a really hurry.
Okay, yes. He must not, or also you can say mustn't have. It's correct.
Yes.
Seen. Exactly. Yes. Now, okay. Yeah. So you waved to a friend in the supermarket last night. He didn't stop to say hello. Have you ever happened to you that when you say hello to someone in a supermarket, in the park, outside, and the other person ignores you, right?
Yeah.
Has that happened to you?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that you say,
Common.
hey, hi David, and David is,
It's,
and
it's
it's
Yes.
common.
yes, Marco.
It's common.
Yeah, it's
It's
common,
common.
but because maybe people, people are, are minding their own business, and maybe they don't pay attention to the outside to another person, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's common. So, David, what other explanation do you have, or could you give me for number 4? You waved to a friend in the supermarket last night, but he didn't stop to say hello. What other different explanation can you tell me, apart from the one we have here?
Yeah, I think there are several explanations.
Okay.
These days, people is in a busy days, in a hurry
Okay.
all day long.
Okay, but what explanation can you tell me? For example, here the example says, he must not have seen me, and he might have been in a real hurry. What other situations the people are having when they don't stop to say hello?
Or maybe the that person is is annoyed about me. I don't know.
Okay, so you say
He must have annoyed or upset it.
Okay, he must have, and but the verb be, what about the verb be? He must have.
He must have been annoyed.
Exactly. Yes, with me. Yes, exactly. Yes. So that's another explanation, right? Okay. Or he must have had an argument with another person. Okay, and he's angry. He don't want to talk to anybody. Yes, maybe it's not with me, it's with another person, right?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, you guys. Yes, Diana?
No, nothing.
Okay, so you guys, now let's everybody, okay, we're gonna finish here, but what do we practice today, Diana?
We practice about modal verbs again and the vocabulary. Vocabulary about nouns and adjectives.
Yes, vocabulary, yes, nouns and adjectives. Yes, we're describing like, emotional intelligence, right? And here, what about here? We what?
Speculating.
Speculation, yes. We speculate about different situations, right? Yes. Excellent, you guys. Now, okay, so we're gonna stop here, okay? And you will have your homework now, the complete lesson.
Page 60 and 61.
And 61, exactly. Okay, you guys? So, yes. Guys, I will see you tomorrow, okay? Have a nice evening, everybody. Take care, okay? Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Guys.